Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jay in the golf shop. Chris and I are in here talking. Obviously, the weather's not going to be very good this weekend. For those of you who may have had a tee time, we are going to be covering the greens tomorrow, and it looks like we're going to stay covered all the way through Tuesday. So tee times unfortunately won't be available. The range will be available, but the weather is not going to be good. So being that we didn't have any golf scheduled for the weekend, we decided to do some digging, get caught up on a little reading with the Golf Digest, latest and greatest. Hopefully you've got this. And in going through it, we wanted to talk about some of the new equipment for 2015. In going through this thing, if you get it, there is basically a hot list for Golf Digest. They talk about the latest and greatest, best innovation, best sound, best feel, and most popular demand. TaylorMade this year had 5 stars all the way across the board, and Titleist had 5 stars with the exception of one where they had 4.5. So by far, they were the 2 best companies for clubs for 2015. Obviously, being a Trump property, we only carry the best. That's what we have. What you're going to see this year for TaylorMade, they went back to the traditional white. They have 2 offerings in the white. The R15, which you seen last week with Jason Day and his win. TaylorMade guy winning last week. Titleist guy won the week before. The 915 is your most adjustable driver. Comes in every shaft option. You can adjust loft and lie, the weights, the sliding weight, just like the slider last year. And that's a 429 club. They also have a driver come out that's called the Aero Burner. It's actually a lower spinning version. Doesn't spin as much. It's not adjustable, but for $299, it's a great club. The R15 comes in hybrids and fairways, as well as the Aero Burner. And I got to tell you, if I'm going to push you one way, I'm going to go to the less expensive Aero Burner. I jumped the gun early and put 915 or R15 in my bag, and I've switched out to the Aero Burner. It is really hot, almost back like the old Rocket Ball days. Titleist, and I should have Chris come around and do this, but there's some offerings with the 915D. Again, fairways and hybrids. The feedback so far this year has been great. But something special we have coming up, and next week I'll have Chris talk a little bit more about Titleist, but we have something special coming up to the club March 6th. We're going to have the 5 fitters from the Kingdom, which is the Reynolds Plantation tour facility for TaylorMade. They're coming to our club to do a Kingdom experience at our club. We're one of the few country clubs in the country to be picked or chosen to come up and do a mobile day. It's by appointment only. It's not a demo day like we've done in the past where you come out and you hit some things and you're kind of kicking tires, seeing what you might like. This is going to be geared for the guy or girl who really knows that they want to upgrade their equipment, get a tour fitting, have every option fine-tuned. Basically, you'll leave there knowing that you have the best equipment for your game. If you've been through the Kingdom fitting experience, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't and you're serious about getting some new equipment for you this year, this would be something I definitely would come out and take advantage of. We have a sign-up sheet in the golf shop. It's March 6th. I believe they start doing fittings at 1 o'clock, and they take the last fitting at 5. And again, we'll have 5 fitters here on property, so there'll be 5 1 o'clock times, 5 2 o'clock times. If you're going to do a full fitting, fairways, hybrids, irons, and wedges, allow 2 hours. If you're just going to do maybe fairways and woods, it's going to be a 1-hour fitting, as well as if you're just going to do irons, it'll be a 1-hour fitting. If you're interested, please come see us in the golf shop. We will be looking for something to do this weekend, so with the cold weather. So come out and talk to us about the new equipment, your game for 2015, and I look forward to seeing everybody soon. Thanks.